All right, Wayne Bettis here, the founder of the Off the Tools podcast. I just want to introduce you to our brand new sponsor, directplumbing.supplies.com. It is founded by a former tradesman who has set up his own plumbing and heating merchants. He has an online shop, which is obviously at directplumbing.supplies.com, and he delivers across the UK. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the show. Welcome to this episode of Off the Tools. I am your host, Wayne Bettis, and today I'm just going to quickly explain where I've been for the last 50 days. Some of you will be aware that last year, just before Christmas, I broke my foot. And for any of you that are in the Off the Tools fitness group, you may have actually seen it happen live. I was live streaming as I went, and so not a great moment for me. That morning, I'd weighed myself, and I couldn't believe it. I had rolled back 12 years of bad lifestyle decisions. I was so pumped and motivated, and quite frankly, I was just super proud for what I'd achieved. I was weighing less than I did when I was 20 years old, and quite frankly, I felt fitter and stronger than I ever had before. So I was out running, and I was on pace to beat a personal best. I do 3-mile runs generally, and I was well on track to beat a personal best. I was buzzing. Then I tumbled to the deck, and straight away I knew, shit, I've done some damage here. Thankfully, a lady that was passing by came over and got me to my feet. I composed myself and hobbled the remaining 1 mile home. Quickly wrapped the foot in ice and sort of kept it elevated overnight. But I knew I was in trouble there. The next morning, I went straight down to the A&E, and they confirmed it was a broken bone in my foot. That's when the big mistake happened. Because it was close to Christmas, I sort of subconsciously, I don't think I sort of specifically said it, but in my mind, I gave myself an excuse. I thought, it's Christmas, I'm just going to unwind and relax and deal with it after Christmas. And yeah, sometimes it is great to relax and unwind, but if you don't have boundaries and structure in your life, you quickly fall into some bad habits. And man, did I. It was, I started, first of all, it was just like the odd little bit of food here and there, just little bits and bobs and the odd drink. And then it quickly spiraled because I had given myself that excuse. I'd set myself some big targets in my business and in my personal life. They were all set out, all planned. And I allowed this little setback to just be an excuse. And it stopped me executing on my plans. Before I knew it, Christmas had been and gone. It was like mid-January. My foot was nearly better. But I'd still yet to sort of make any real comeback in my fitness and my health and all my targets that I'd set. And quite frankly, this continued through January, through February, until the 5th of March. The 5th of March is the start of Lent in the Christian calendar. I'm not specifically a religious person, but sort of I've been built on Christian values and beliefs. So sort of thought, hey ho, I've never done it. Fuck it. I'll give up Facebook for Lent, I decided. Just on a random whim, I thought to myself, it's something that I'm very active in. I spend a lot of time within these Facebook groups, so I knew it would be a great mental challenge for me to attempt, sort of, whilst I was heading into a sort of... I was heading downwards. I was heading towards like a pit, basically, mentally, physically. My weight was gaining. I was losing momentum. I was losing motivation. The first week being off Facebook was quite simple, to be fair. It wasn't that much of a problem. It then became a little bit more difficult. I'd sort of really underestimated how much I actually valued all the time and people that I was interacting with on a daily basis. As many of you will know, working for yourself is a very lonely place, and these communities online give not just me, but probably many of you guys listening, a place to unload your problems, make friendships, and really feel part of something bigger than just ourselves. I know there's going to be a few people that laugh at that, a few keyboard warriors that will say it's a bit sad and pathetic. Do you know, simple words to you is fuck you. Do you know, what works for some people don't work for others. But I know first-hand experience that these communities give support, guidance, help to lots of people that ultimately wouldn't get that without these communities. I'd originally sort of decided to just do it for Lent. Then I sort of looked into what Lent was, and it's a little bit confusing. It's sort of 40 days is meant to be, but depending on what Christianity you follow, it can be 46 days. Some let you have Sundays off. So I basically just sort of said to myself, I'm going to have 50 days, a nice round figure. I like round numbers. I hate sort of like odd numbers and things. So 50 seemed a good target to hit. And that was basically the start of it. But over this period, I really used my time productively. As you probably are aware, I read and I listen to audiobooks, physical books, podcasts. I do online courses and all of that. I spent so much of my time focused on that. I've launched a new business idea that I'm sort of testing with a partner at the moment. And one of the big things I did is I had the pleasure of speaking at a couple of local schools to some students that are in year 10 and 11. The sort of idea of these events was to try and inspire youngsters to consider a career in the trades and construction industry. As you probably are aware, a lot of people look down at trades and construction workers. I don't know why, because it's a good job, you earn good money, you know, it's quite stable. But on the note of speaking to these students, wow, oh my God, if anyone is starting to fall out of love with this industry, then I strongly recommend you go and do this. Standing there speaking with these youngsters all about the positive aspects of our industry, what the opportunities that it can give was a real game-changing, eye-opening moment for me. Along with doing these speeches, there's a man, Andy Cam, Mr. I Love Plumbing. That and the speeches have really relit my fire for the industry. Watching a man that's been in the industry for a long, long time, cough, cough, Andy, and he still loves what he does every day. And for me, that was just so inspiring and motivating, because I had fallen out of love with the industry. I was a bit disillusioned with it. Yeah, I can make some good money, but I really sort of had lost my passion for it. But the mixture of watching Andy's funny clips and funny videos and speaking to these young students that were looking at me as an expert, as a leader, and really seeing these guys engage with what I had to say, it really switched my light on and basically started the fire again. Also watching the likes of Tommy Lee Smuda and his business partner Rob Taylor, what they're doing in their Facebook group is amazing, helping guide business owners to achieve more in marketing and sales and everything. Again, these guys have really sort of awoken why I actually started the Plum Chat group and the Off the Tools in the first place. You know, I'm so dedicated to helping other people achieve more in business and in life. And this 50 days away from it has really highlighted that is my passion. That is what I love. That is what I wake up wanting to do every day. And I intend on doing just that. Some of the key things that I've sort of learned over this 50-day period is that I love helping people, you know, whoever they are, whatever backgrounds they are. It's just something that's ingrained into me. Another lesson that I've learned is not to let a little setback ruin my plans. Yeah, it's not great to break something. It's not great to have a setback. But what's worse is letting that ruin the future. Yeah, that shit's happened. You've got to just move on. And that takes me on to my third sort of lesson that I've learned, is that you need to course correct quickly when you're knocked off. So nothing is going to run straight all the time. There's always going to be little hiccups and bumps in the road, but having the ability to course correct and realign to what you're trying to achieve is paramount, really. The next thing I learned is just make no excuses. You've probably all seen my tagline, which is no excuses, let's go. And I failed big time on that in December. Making no excuses, taking responsibility for everything that you're involved in. Yeah, it might not necessarily always be your fault, but there is always something that you may have done that could have prevented it. So no excuses. That's just massive. Also, I'm a strong believer in being a man of your word. So if you say you're going to do something, you need to do it. And again, in December, once I broke my foot, I'd let the excuse hold me back from being a man of my word, and that goes against everything that I believe in. So that was a big eye opener for me, and simply learn and grow every day. For the last 2-3 years, I've been on a self-development and educational journey where every day I'm learning and I'm trying to grow and become a better person. And again, this 50 days has just highlighted how important that is. So a lot of people wonder what it is that I do and why I do it. And to be honest, I have no direct plan on what I want to do. All I know is what I love to do. I believe I can bring value to small businesses, especially in the trades and construction area. I've run numerous businesses that have turned over huge 7-figure, 6-figure, over £500,000 turnover businesses. So if you're a small one-man band, two-man band company, and you're looking for someone that you can have on an ad hoc basis that can work within your business, I'm currently offering free small business owners the opportunity to work with me on a one-to-one basis. It's going to be totally free. So there's no strings attached. It's going to be a 3-month period where you deal with me one-to-one. We dissect your business. We address some issues that are happening and we try to fix that. If you're interested in that, I'll put the link in the description and you can apply. I've only got 3 spaces that I'm willing to do this for. So fill out the form. I'll be in contact with some other questions about yourself and about your business and where it is that you want to go. And hopefully some of you will take me up on that, and we can start hopefully improving your business, improving your life, and earning more money and creating more freedom. If there's anything that you want to speak to me directly with, you can hit me up on Facebook. You know where I am on there, or you can email me at Wayne@Bettess.com. That's spelled BETTESS.com. That's my personal email address. That'll come straight through to me. So if you've got any queries, questions, or you just want a little bit of advice on something, if I can help, I certainly will. That's the end of this podcast. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please share it with anybody that you might find it interesting. I hope you all have a great week. Speak to you all soon. I really hope you enjoyed the show. I just wanted to pull it out there for anyone listening that I offer business coaching, but also life coaching. My life is centered around something called the 3 Bs, which stands for body, business, and balance. When you work with me as a coach, we tackle all 3 aspects of life. So you as an individual, body, mindset, health, fitness, knowledge, education. Business B obviously stands for your business, improving, maximizing opportunities, elevating, making more money. And balance stands for your friends, family, loved ones, making time for everything in your life. And the 3 Bs is the core element to that. If you'd like to learn more, I would ask you to reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you might be consuming my information. Or you can email me directly at wayne@offthetools.co.uk. I'm here waiting to assist you to elevate across all aspects of life. Have a good one. No excuses. Let's go.